The last pet we're going to take a look at this week is Tipsy. This is Tipsy. She is a Lionhead mix bunny, and she's about 3 to 4 years old, and she is also a return to shelter. She was adopted a couple years ago, and the person that adopted her has taken excellent care of her. She's well socialized, she's handleable, looks like she's had a great balance of diet and activity, and her housing unit was very appropriate for a bunny. But that person is now going to college and unable to take the bunny with her. So that, again, is a consideration when you're introducing a pet into your family, when you're going to adopt, regardless of the resource you get your pet from. You want to consider long-term thoughts. Life changes. People move, they get married, they go to school, they get deployed, things happen. So you want to make sure that you incorporate those thoughts into your acquisition of any pet, so that you can make every best effort to keep that pet for its whole entire life. That's part of committing to an animal. But our contract at Animal Control states that if you adopt from us, and if you're unable to keep your pet for any reason, the animal needs to come back here, and that's for a couple of reasons. The primary one is that we take responsibility for our shelter animals from the moment they become ours. So we want to make sure that we keep tabs on where they are. And the second reason is that we want to discuss the adoption and make sure that it was, we offer the information and enough information and proper information to make the adoption successful. And then we also want to make sure that the person has discussed options, different ways to keep that pet with them. But in the circumstance where you're unable to keep an adopted pet, it certainly needs to come back here, and we do everything we can to place it back up for adoption for another home. So that's the case with Tipsy. Again, she's a little Lionhead mix. She's absolutely adorable. She weighs 3 pounds, 15.5 ounces, and that was when she arrived here. So she's just under 4 pounds. She's not going to get any bigger as an adult. Rabbits can live somewhere between 8 up to 12, 16 years. We've had some very senior bunnies in my tenure here at the shelter, but somewhere between 8 and 12 is average lifespan. So if you're interested in adopting Tipsy or any of the bunnies that we have, you want to make sure that you pay a visit to the shelter.